She vanished without warning. No messages, no calls, not even a flimsy excuse. 5 days silence. And then, like nothing had happened, she strolled back to the front door with a casual smile, expecting things to be exactly as she left them. I didn't ask questions. I didn't raise my voice. I simply gave her something unforgettable. We had been together for 4 years. I thought I understood her. The way she'd laugh at her own clumsiness. The way she'd sneak her cold feet under the blanket to warm them on me. The tiny scar on her eyebrow from some childhood accident she always joked about. Those pieces made her feel familiar, safe, like home. But even a house can rot from the inside. While everything looked perfectly fine on the outside, it didn't start with a bang. Just the little things. Messages she'd quickly hide. A hushed call she took behind a locked bathroom door. The scent of a new perfume she claimed was a freebie. I noticed, of course. I just didn't want to believe it. Not until she told me she needed a few days to clear her mind. Said she was overwhelmed and needed space. I asked if she was okay. She said yes, and then she left. Day 1, I convinced myself she was staying with family. Day 2, still no reply to my texts or missed calls. Day 3, the anxiety turned into something colder, heavier. I couldn't sleep, couldn't think straight. My mind created every possible scenario. Accident, abduction, betrayal. Deep down, I already knew she wasn't lost or struggling. She was exactly where she wanted to be, with someone else. By day 5, something shifted in me. No more pacing. No more begging for answers. I pulled out our wedding album, not to remember, but to remind myself it had once been real. I tore up our framed photo, the one from under the oak tree. It didn't hurt. Felt right. Then I packed. Not for me, just her things. Clothes, shoes. Every piece of her life that filled my home. I laid the suitcase by the door. After that, I went to the small red box where she kept every love letter I had written. I opened it, took everything out, and left one single note in their place. She walked in sometime after midnight. Didn't flinch seeing me awake. Just said, "Hey," like it hadn't been nearly a week of silence. Then she noticed the packed bag. "What's this?" she asked. I handed her the note. She opened it slowly, her hands shaking before she even read the words. I watched her eyes shift as she read, her expression unraveling. The note said, "Asterisk, don't ask where I've been. Ask what I now know. Asterisk." She opened her mouth to speak. Maybe to apologize, maybe to justify. I didn't wait. I walked past her, calm, collected. I didn't need her version. I already had the truth. Because on day 3, I followed her. I found the hotel. I saw the man. I watched her smile at him the way she used to smile at me. I didn't interrupt. I let her feel untouchable. Let her believe I was in the dark. Because silence, when you know the truth, is a weapon. When she finally spoke, it was a string of weak justifications. I needed closure. It was a mistake. It meant nothing. But 5 days of silence doesn't vanish with 5 seconds of regret. I stayed calm. No anger, no name-calling, just the truth. This house is still mine. My peace is still mine. You gave away your place in both for nothing more than a few nights you'll never be proud of. Then I closed the door behind me. She thought she'd come home to the same man, the one who loved her enough to forgive anything. But that man was gone. She made a choice and I made mine. She expected to return to something that hadn't changed. Instead, she found her things waiting at the door, her deception laid bare, and a man who finally remembered what he was worth. That was the last time I saw her. And I'll never forget the look in her eyes when she realized this ending wasn't hers to write.